Capricorn, welcome to Illuminated Tarot. My name is Jenna. Today I am here to do your April monthly reading. We're going to take a look at your overall general energy, the hidden truth, what you may not see coming, and get some important advice from Spirit today. But first I'm going to jump right into some self-care tips as we are in a really auspicious time, all right? With the retrogrades, Aries season, the eclipses. I'm sure all of you have heard all about it from your astrology channels. So I wanted to offer a few self-care tips as we approach the month of April to help assist us with the energies. Thank you for tuning in, today, for sharing this space with me. And thank you, Spirit, for presiding over this reading as these fall out. I'm going to take the top two because I'm only doing two. That's all we have time for with the Oracle before we get into the Tarot. So let's see what's going on here for you, Capricorn. Inspiration. Find the love you seek by first finding the love within yourself. Learn to rest in that place within you that is your true home. Sri Sri Ravi Shankar. I love that. You got to find the love within yourself first, right? Reach out to a friend for advice this month, Capricorn. Keep your heart and mind open to what they have to say. Interesting. So you could be really connecting with friends more so this week. This week. I'm doing weeklies too, y'all. For this month, okay? Lean on your friends. We could be having some ahas around love. You could have been contemplating love lately and what it means to you. What does it mean to have love in your life? And what does it mean to love self? Self-compassion is simply giving the same kindness to ourselves that we would give to others. Yes, definitely self-focused. You've been learning things about yourself. Reach out to a loved one you trust for advice. So Spirit is saying, I'm seeing a theme here for you, Capricorn, that it's time for you to spend more time, more of your focus on self-love and self-compassion, and to reach out to other people, have conversations around it, see how they feel about it. I think it'll spark some new energy for you, for your own reflection, okay, and contemplation. Wow, you're getting a lot of guidance around talk to the people that you love, okay? If you need help, if you're struggling with something, talk to people, okay? All right, let's go into the tarot. This is a deck that is near and dear to me. It's my own personal deck. I really felt called to share it with everyone for this month. It's a gorgeous deck by Jillian C. Wild. It's not something you'll find a lot online. It's only available on her website, okay? It's called The Familiar's Way, and I'm in love with it. So we're going to use it today for you all. See what the cards have to say, and then we're going to close it off with her companion oracle deck. Okay. What are the current energies coming into the reading? You know, besides this affirming energy around giving yourself what you would give to another. Okay. Learning how to do that, or continuing to do that, putting that as your focus. Justice. You could be learning some divine truths coming into this. It could have been in your recent past where something balanced out in your life and it was you did something that was the right thing to do, or someone around you did something that was the right thing to do, okay? And there was a lot of divine truth in it, okay? Almost like something that you learned. You know, she's bearing that sword, right? It's almost like she's communing with the truth. And the eagle is bringing in the scale on its talons, signifying that there's balance that has been served here in the learning and in the awareness of a higher perspective, okay? So there's a higher learning that I think you recently had. What's crossing this? Oh, wow. Around something that was a disappointment. This is the Four of Feeling. Often it's, you know, your head is turned looking at something that has left you feeling discontent, down, when you still have an opportunity, okay? This does feel very much like, okay, some truth became known, okay? You're currently still sitting with that truth. And Spirit is saying, pay attention to what is around you, not on what you've had to walk away from or leave behind. There's a truth here in that cup being offered. It's almost as though if you lost an opportunity or if something didn't work out in your life in the recent past. Spirit is saying it doesn't mean that you've used up all of your wishes, right? And all of your chances. You still have an opportunity to get what you want here, okay? The challenge, curiosity of thought, staying full of wonder and hope, keeping the hope alive. Like he's just laying in the grass, playing with his airplane, okay? The parrot is sending in a very curious, loving energy, okay? The challenge is, can you still remain open and curious to what the universe wants to bring you? Being filled with childlike wonder. Sometimes we get jaded by our experiences. Spirit is saying, you don't need to be jaded. This served a higher lesson, a higher learning, okay? About your heart, about what your heart needs and wants. If you had to take a stand for something, it did serve you, okay? It may not have been easy, but it served you. Recent past, 5 of feeling, okay? You could have been going through a grief process, okay? Something that you had to surrender to, okay? These are those, I'm trying to, there we go. She is grieving, okay? She's feeling her emotions. Definitely been going through an emotional time, Capricorn. The jellyfish, they have their tentacles, right? So it feels like you were trying to unburden yourself, release yourself from some heavier emotions, okay? We're going to clarify this in a moment, but you definitely been, something has made you feel, and that can't be for naught, okay? The opportunity for the month, the Ace of Thought, the Ace of Swords, okay? There's some sort of divine truth that you're learning about yourself and about a situation that has stirred up some emotions in you. Sometimes these things happen, whatever has happened, whatever the story is. These things happen for us to awaken, right? To the things that we need in our lives and that we want. This hummingbird is a message of hope, okay? She's surrendering. Look at that. She's falling into the sword. Surrendering, right? To the hope, right? It's like we turn the tide. Like we go through this period of loss, of grief. You know, everyone is suffering on some level, okay? And you're surrendering to that state, and you're moving through. And I think you're taking that lesson with you, and it's serving your growth in a beautifully profound way. Curiosity of spirit. So this is the Page of Wands. So you could be making a new plan that maybe it's time for me to open up into new opportunities, okay? After a period of retreat and withdrawal, because you were processing emotions. I think April, you're going to see a shift in where you have been to where the new chapter is in your life. Yes, it is, because you're getting some divine oomph here. You're getting a giddy up. Look at that. She is on her way. She knows where she's going. She's got the energy. Look at that. There's excitement in the air. It's crackling. Look at that. Snap, crackle, pop. You could be getting some really amazing news that you were taking a leap forward. You could be getting something unexpected. There's some sort of incoming news that you are going to go, I am jumping on that. We'll see what that's about. That's exciting. Feels like there's a huge shift in the energy this month for you, Capricorn. Something that's really going to get you up and out and ready to go. Hidden truth. Experience of somatics. Yep, you've got a new opportunity. That is the Page of Pentacles. So it's like you slow and steady, okay? You're going to get a giddy up here, okay? You're going to get some news, some answers. But Spirit is saying take your time with this new chapter. The hidden truth is you still need to be cautious whenever it comes to going into something new after a period of loss and grief. Yeah, the 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, okay? It's been a long, hard road wherever you have been. Spirit is indicating the worst is over, okay? The worst is behind you, Capricorn. All right, let's see. I want to get into this 8 of Spirit. What is this news, okay? You could have a new opportunity, but it's bringing up some fears around love. You could have somebody who has asked you out or is curious about you. It's increasing your confidence, but you're like, is this going to be another bad experience for me? Or it's like you're a little bit more cautious and guarded this time because of your recent experience. You don't want to go rushing into anything. Definitely have something that you're curious about, okay? Could be a Leo around you. We've got strong Leo energy, but it's boosting your confidence. Sometimes we go through those periods. It felt like you were very in your own solitude, learning about self-compassion and self-love as of late. And now, or even if you are with someone, there's this period of time where you were not happy with the way things have been, but there's something that's sparking things back up again. And there's a shift in the air. What is this shift? What is this news coming in for you, Capricorn, for the month of April? Okay, there's some confusion here, though. 5 of Swords, 8 of Swords, 10 of Swords. All right. You're definitely freeing yourself from some sort of mental confinement. Something that you've been round and round and round and round. I think you've been upside down, inside out, in reverse. Got the clothes on backwards, metaphorically, around something in your life that came to an end. You've been in this period of like trying to understand why. Why did this happen? Okay. And it's that mental prison we can get in when we are processing something that has ended in our lives, whether it was a job or a person, something you closed the door on. I think that you're getting excited because you feel like you're, 10 of Swords is the end of a painful journey. Okay. This is the sign of hope yet to come. So I do believe that there's a lot of hope yet for the path ahead. And it's a matter of trying not to overthink the next steps that you take for this month, okay? Because you are carrying still some energy from the past of an ending, okay? And I think you're still trying to free yourself from that mental state. This person's energy, if it was a person, is still lingering in your energetic field. And I think you're trying to move forward beyond it and kind of reconciling the events and the emotions, okay, that occurred. Others of you are contemplating whether it's time, you're trying to get answers around whether a potential ending, that maybe it's time to release yourself from something that has confused you and confounded you regarding someone in your life, okay? So everyone's on a different timeline. Some people, you're processing an ending. Others of you are considering an ending. And some uncertainty around what to do, okay, around that. Trying to get the answers, get the downloads, okay? There's some sort of divine justice, and there will be disappointments, okay, along our path. Ultimately, a lot of people are going through these massive changes in their dynamics with their people in their lives, or the actual ending of certain contracts. Whatever has reached a stalemate, a place of complacency, something that has run its course. This is the time of year where it's time to release it. Okay, so we can actually focus on our rightful destinies. And I think that you're no different than everyone's getting this energy and everyone's on a different timeline, okay, okay, I've dealt with all that. I'm really ready to welcome the new. I feel like you're kind of in between two worlds right now, between the old and the new. And you're still processing the emotions. What is this 5 of feeling? This grief, sadness that hit you in the past. Yeah, 3 of Swords, Ace of Wands. I think that you really invested in something that, I think you were really passionate about somebody, Capricorn, in your life. But at the end of the day, I think the pain that it caused was the fact that you knew that despite your investment, it's like you were reevaluating in the past whether this had value for you. I think you had a very strong physical attraction to this person. But there was something about it that was making you unhappy. Okay. 3 of Swords is pain in the heart that we try to clear out, okay? And I think that you have been investing in things that make you happy ever since. This feels like someone who has exited your life, okay? And the confusion around, did I do the right thing? Did they do the right thing? Do I need to circle back? Because the 7 of Pentacles is famously known for reevaluating and reconciliation. Because sometimes we leave things prematurely, and then we're left with the emotional fallout. And the fallout makes us realize, wait a minute, maybe I still want this individual. Maybe I was wrong, or maybe we ended things when we shouldn't have, okay? So it looks like in recent past there was some sort of reevaluation. But it does seem as though at the end of the day, the truth is that because you're sitting in some sort of disappointed energy here. That something did run its course. Maybe you would have wanted this person on an energetic, physical level, but you knew it wasn't going to work for either one of you. Yeah, there's something around the attraction was so strong, and you did consider reevaluating or consider reinvesting in this, but you were worried that because there was some painful events that occurred, it just would have created more drama, more loss, more grief, more heartache. Okay? I think you see the truth now. That's that Ace of Thought. You see the truth? Sometimes the truth hurts. And I know that feeling all too well. What is the truth here? Yeah, I knew it. Yeah. The truth is that it's time for you to shift your energy and move on. You have the Fool, the Knight of Wands. The Fool, the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. So you are slowly but surely moving into a brand new chapter where it's time to get excited again, Capricorn. Okay? You've got a new beginning here. And I think you see that. I think that whatever ended in your life, it had to. You were divinely guided, okay, to face an ending. And I think that you held back from this ending, and maybe you didn't want it to end, but you knew it had to end because it wasn't the... Some people, listen, it doesn't have to be toxic for things to end, okay? Some people, you're just not compatible. You want different things, you know? There's different reasons why things don't work out, okay? And if this doesn't have to do with love, it's something that had to come to a painful end in your life. Whether you had to move on from a friend group because it wasn't serving your growth, or whether it was a work environment, right, that you put a lot of your energy into and it was time to move on. You are in a brand new chapter, okay, where you are slowly moving towards things that excite you again, okay? And you've done a lot of the processing of the emotions. And out of that processing, you learn a lot. You do, about yourself, about who you are, and about what you want. And I think that that's something that you're taking with you, okay? It's beautiful. And you're ever so curious about, ooh, you know what? I'm now, like, whenever we have these major shifts in our personal or professional lives, what it does serve is our own stability in our sense of self and our own stability out in the world. So you're showing me that I've regained my stability again after this, okay? It's still something I'm processing on an emotional level, but on a tangible, physical, worldly level, I am moving through it, and I'm really excited because there's new coming in, and I'm ready for the new, okay? This month, there's going to be some new energy coming in, okay? A new experience, a new opportunity, okay? That's going to maybe even going out with friends, doing things that inspire you, okay? The challenge, yeah. I think the challenge here is you're still trying to come back into balance mentally and physically. This is coming back into true balance, okay? The introspection that you're doing mentally and the introspection you're doing to create more physical, tangible balance in your life. And again, the processing, you have the 2 5s here, which indicates, you know what? Sometimes we have to abandon things that aren't for us anymore. And out of that abandonment, it triggers our own abandonment wounds, okay? Whether someone abandoned you or you abandoned someone else, it still brings up the same energy, the same feelings of, am I worthy of love? Am I worthy of the right friend group? Am I worthy of a healthy work environment? Yes, on all of those things. We all deserve peace. I think Spirit is saying the challenge is, can you find peace despite the ups and downs that this month may bring? The challenge is in your feelings, okay? And moving through them, knowing that you are stable mentally, emotionally, and physically. But things are going to come up, okay? It's how you move through them, okay? Stay curious, stay full of wonder. Don't let anything block you from finding peace of mind and peace out in the world, okay? Processing. Lean on your friends. This was very strong in the very beginning of call your friends, okay? Lean on them. If you're going through a huge transition in your life and you feel alone, this is the time to reach out, okay? There's a lot of new, fresh energy coming in with these pages and aces, okay? I do believe that you're moving through a month. I think the previous month of March was hard, okay? Because you found yourself probably in a more solitary energy, feeling more lonely. And now it's time to shift the energy, to open up, to new experiences. The universe wants happiness and fulfillment for you, okay? Let's see. What is this? You have this wonder still. This, I want to imagine, right? What's next? There's something around your imagination and knowing that you can create new experiences for yourself in the aftermath of a loss. Some of you, it might not even be like the loss of a relationship. It could have been a loss of a loved one, okay? And you went on a very long journey of caretaking. And now that that journey's over, you're trying to find your sense of self again. This speaks to me regaining your sense of self, right? Regaining your confidence, regaining your what's the word? Your zest, right? Your spunk. Okay, Capricorn, I'm feeling like you're kind of like, all right. It's like starting an engine and it's like kind of puttering and then it's like vroom, vroom. So it's like you've been puttering and now it's time to really come back alive again. That's what it feels like. You're coming back alive again. Yeah. You know, I think this month you're going to be opening up to new opportunities. I think you're being patient. I think next time you're looking at what you want to do differently. So it's like the lessons that, the truth. It's like you're sitting in this energy for the month where you're willing to surrender to the truth of why things happened the way they did and incorporating the lessons. With the Three of Wands, you definitely have this sense of spirit saying be patient because the hidden truth is something that you're going to have. You're waiting and you're moving forward. And as the momentum builds through the month, you're going to be, two things happen at once. We walk away from what doesn't serve us and we walk towards something that does. I feel like in the recent past, you felt like you weren't given what you deserved. There was something that didn't feel equal to you. Whether you just knew this person wasn't right for you or they weren't giving you what you needed, okay? To remain full of hope and wonder, okay? Or the group, the job, whatever it is that you've left. Okay, that has disappointed you. But you knew it. You knew it had to end, okay? You're still processing and you're still releasing the emotional fallout from it. But you are ever so hopeful. It's like you're turning your attention from the past to the future while simultaneously remaining present to the curiosity and wonder of the day-to-day. Spirit is saying, in the day-to-day, sink into your self-love and self-care, okay? Love yourself. Because there's something about self-love that this whole experience has taught you, okay? Again, what this quote said was the first one I read, which felt very poignant to the lessons of this. Find the love you seek by first finding the love within yourself. Rest in that place within you that is your true home. So this is the energy for the month. When you figure that out and you finally do that, you realize that happiness isn't derived from anyone outside of you. Nothing external is your source, right, of happiness, contentment, and wonder. Yes, there are beautiful things that happen in our lives that bring us states of happiness. But that internal state of happiness is yours and yours alone. It is self-driven. And I think that you're starting to realize that I need to give as much to myself, compassion, love, understanding, acceptance, as I have given to others. Okay. And as these days draw nearer and you really, really move through these emotions and you're patient with the process, I swear to you, you're moving towards what you really want in the future. Okay. Which is a brand new beginning. Okay. It's at a distance. You could even be meeting new people that are pulling you to a different area of the country, of the world. There's something that you may even be considering moving. Okay. In this year. Okay, as a result of this change. All right, let's get into this hidden truth around the slow-moving energy. You're moving slowly through this chapter, okay? Yeah, coming back into balance. I'm telling you, justice. This is about your own balance and creating it, yeah. You know, I think that if you're worried about building a happy home and a commitment with another, there's some questioning going on. Some of you are actually going to open up into a new beginning with the same person. I am seeing that, and you're processing a lot together, all right? I am seeing that there will be a shift in the energy, but you have to release the emotional baggage from the past. Capricorn, you're hanging on by a thin thread if you are in a relationship this month and you find yourself going through a painful heartbreak situation and trying to work on bringing things back together again. I do see there is a small group of you that will try again with this person. Okay? Because we have the energy of a reconciliation in the past and a need to surrender the emotions from the past and a need to work through the reasons why this fell apart. And the answers that you are seeking will come this month. This is about seeing the truth, knowing the truth, acting on the truth, okay? And coming back into balance so you can bring harmony back into a connection. Some of you, this is a far out energy, all right? You will get the commitment you seek that will be peaceful and harmonious and balanced in time, okay? Whether you stay with someone, reconcile with someone, or you are starting over. You are starting over nonetheless because it's a new energy. And you know what? I don't care if it's the same person or a different person because it's still something has to shift, okay? People come to tarot and they're like, am I going to stay with this person? Is it going to work out? Really, it's up to you too, both of you. Are you willing to process all of the stuff that occurred, the pain, all right? Whatever hurt both of you, all right? Because it always takes two. So I'm not going to sit here and say it's impossible, but I am telling you that you're on the brink of walking away from someone, or you already have. And in order for you to bring things back together, and there's going to be a lot of forgiveness needed and a lot of shifting of the both of you in your energies, okay? Most of you, I do feel like this is you moving on. You've already let go of this person, and it's been painful. Others of you, small group, like I said, you are going to repair this because you are in it. For those of you who are married, I am seeing a turnaround. For those of you who are not engaged or married, I'm seeing more of a, someone's better for me, okay? Because when you're married, you really need to do as much work as you can to exhaust all possibilities of growth and transformation before you call it quits. That's what the marriage requires, okay? That commitment to making it work and working through the issues. You don't give up as quickly as you would if you had dated someone for a few years, okay? So regardless, I do see you coming into balance in the near future. The hidden truth is this is the energy coming towards you, okay? Let's get into what you don't see coming and the advice from Spirit, Capricorn, which will show us some more. Yeah, you've definitely gone through a loss, but you've learned a lot. You've learned a lot from this loss about what you value and about what you want, okay? In your new beginning, okay? In the next person, if it's about new love, okay? What is it that you don't see coming in the future? Now, this is going to be more about the month of May. Yeah. A lot of you are going to see that for those of you that are still staying in a commitment, okay, a long-term commitment marriage, it's hard, but you're going to see changes, okay, in this commitment. You are going to see it through, okay? You're going to witness massive change, fated change. It's going to be hard, but you're going to come back into balance in this connection. Very hard. We're talking counseling, major changes on both the individual levels to come back together again, okay? Forgiveness. What you don't see coming for those of you who are single, you're at the end of the burden, right? Of things not working out. The universe wants to bring you more stability and peace in your home life, okay? And you could be even working on moving. I feel like a lot of you who have ended a relationship in the last couple of months are going to be moving into a new home, okay? Maybe relocating as a result of this change, all right? And it may be hard, but change is what needs to happen here. That's what you don't see coming. I do see a move for some of you. Let's get some advice from Spirit. Page of Cups, the Fool, and the High Priestess. I think for those of you who are moving on, you know that there's going to be a really fun new beginning. You were intuitively guided to move away from this. You were. Some of you ended a relationship. Others of you, the other person ended the relationship. And as shocking as it all was, because it seems like it was something that just had to happen this way. So you could have a new beginning. So you could call in something that was more suited for you. Okay. And I think you are now more willing to listen to what your intuition tells you, Capricorn, about what is required of you to take a new risk, okay? You've learned so much in your recent past, especially when it comes to opening your heart and starting over, but doing it from a place of, I know what's best for me, okay? And that was what served you. You now know what's best for you. And really lean into your self-compassion and self-love, okay? Because I think that you learned a lot around that realm too through this experience. Let's get your Familiar's Way animal oracle message here to close it off. You're on the right path, okay? That's all I know. Those of you who are trying to surrender, you are in a new beginning where there's apologies that are being made. You're being divinely guided to stick it out, at least for the next month, with someone that you're married to. There could be a massive turnaround in the connection. Others of you, you're just opening up into the new, all right? We've got two full energy here, where two fulls, where it's time to open up and enjoy your life. Okay, Capricorn, enjoy your life. Humpback whale. I love this one. I think whales are the cutest things ever. When you see them, I saw a whale the other day online, and he was pushing a paddleboard. It was so playful. They're like the puppies of the sea, aren't they? Let's see, what does the humpback whale have to say? And thank you if you're still with me. Thank you. Expressing yourself, Capricorn. The humpback whale embodies qualities of curiosity, exploration, and depth. Fearlessly venturing into the unknown, it delves into the depths of darkness where imagination and wonder await. It swims alongside you, inviting you to connect with your own depths and unexplored aspects of yourself, revealing the stories you hold and their expression waiting to be unleashed. With its long and meandering journeys, the humpback whale symbolizes the unfolding of time and the journey of life. Its songs echo across the vast ocean, carrying the power of its voice and the depth of its emotions. You too possess this power. Your words hold meaning and carry a unique vibration. When you consciously express yourself, considering your own feelings and those of others, you become a model for the behavior you are willing to engage with and accept. Let the humpback whale be your guide as you explore the depths of your inner ocean. Embrace its energy of curiosity, exploration, and depth, and unveil the mysteries and wonders that await to be discovered. Your self-expression is valuable and needed. Okay. So it looks like, yeah, this is something that you've been learning. I think that you really had to come into your own. And your self-expression, I think, is so paramount in your journey at this time, okay? Learn the valuable lessons of the humpback whale, okay? I think it's a beautiful way to end this reading for you. I'm going to be doing your weekly reading here shortly as well. We're going to go into the weekly messages for the month of April to help you navigate this time of great and significant transformation and change. Regardless, keep listening to your intuition, keep expressing yourself, and be willing to open up into the new. Because I do believe that the worst is behind you, and it's time to surrender it and shift your energy and focus on the new excitement coming towards you, okay? All right, sending love. Thank you, Capricorn.